Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode of SVG programming with my computer science teacher. And today we're going to program an emoji, right? So remember when, if you watch the last episode, what you'll do is you will see that we created a view box and we had the SVG code, yeah? So SVG, I'm going to create a view box which is going to be equal to, and close the bracket, which is going to be equal to 0 space 400 by 400. Okay, so that creates a view box of 400 by 400. I'm actually just going to use the rectangle code that I had before. It's not rectangle, it's rect, to show you the size of the canvas so we can work with it. And I'm going to make this one light blue. I really like the color light blue in this program, as you can see from the last episode. Light blue, it's got an X which is equal to 0, and we're going to have a Y that is equal to 0, 2, and we have the width which is equal to 400, and a height which is equal to 402. Okay, remember to close it with the slash and the little crocodile clip. I like to call them crocodile clips because they kind of look like crocodile clips, you know, those little more than less than symbols. So that's basically showing me now the size of the canvas, and what I want to do next is create a circle. So no prize to tell you what the word is to create a circle. It's not sequel, it's circle. So I've created a circle code, and now I need to add its attributes. So I'm going to give it a color, fill equals. I'm going to make this one orange. Okay, I'm going to give it a cx, which is set the center x coordinate, which is going to be equal to I'm going to make that 150. I'm going to say cy is equal to 152. Okay, and then I need to give it a radius, and r is equal to, I'm going to say 60, and we'll see what. And there's my circle. Voila, magique. Remember to do the slash and crocodile clip. And that's my first. And orange is probably not the right color. I'm going to try gold or yellow. Yellow. They're usually yellow, aren't they? So yellow. We'll go over yellow one. It looks like a sun now, doesn't it? But we're going to fix that now. Because firstly, I actually want to give it a little outline. I actually want to give it an outline. I'm going to increase the size of it to like 100. So it's a bit bigger, 120, make it a bit bigger. I'm going to move it over a little bit. So I'm going to say, I'm going to move it over by 200. I'm going to move it down by 200. So it's right in the middle now, directly smack bang in the middle. And the next thing I want to do is give it an outline. So I'm going to say stroke is equal to, I'm going to give it a color like gold. So it's got a gold trim on the outline. You can see that, but it's a bit small, isn't it? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the size of that now, just by saying the stroke width is now going to be equal to, and I'm going to say it's going to be equal to 4. Yeah, that's quite nice actually. If I make it like 40, then it's just going to be crazy, like too big. If I make it 10, it might just be a little bit too thick too. So I'm going to actually make it 6, so it's nice and obvious. So this is the first part of my emoji making. I want to make an emoji that's cross-eyed with his mouth open, like, oh my god, what's going on in this room? Ah. So I'm gonna take that circle, this circle here, because I've already created it. I want to copy it. I want to paste it because I don't want to waste too much time on constantly rewriting code, you know. So I'm going to make this one. I'm going to make it smaller first. I'm going to make it like 100 or 40 because I want to make the eyes. And that's probably a bit too big for the eyes, isn't it? So we'll go with 30. And that don't seem too bad, to be fair. I want to make the color white because obviously we have white eyes, don't we? And I need to move it up now. So obviously got to change this y-axis. So I'll move it up a little bit. So if I move it up to, let's say 150, probably 160, 170, 1670, no, 170, that seems about right. And to move it to the left a little bit, so remember if it starts at 0, the x starts at 0 here, and then the higher the number, the more to the right it moves. So if I change that to 50, well not 500, 50, and then I'll change it to 150, and that's not too far off, you know. I reckon 160. Yeah, that looks about right. I need 2 eyes though, unless it's a Cyclops that you're making, which we're not making a Cyclops. And a Cyclops is like a monster with 1 eye, by the way, just in case you didn't know. So I've created 2 that are exactly on top of each other. I'm going to increase the value of X again. I'm going to increase it by 100 just to see what happens. So 260. A little bit too far. So 250. And 250, I'm going to say 240. 240 looks about right. So now I need to create the pupils. So I'm just going to copy that code again. Make sure you can right click and copy, and then you can right click and paste. Oh, does it look like you can paste? So what's the shortcut for pasting? Hold Control and you press V. That is the shortcut to paste, okay? So the next thing I want to do is I want to change the color. I'm going to make it, I'm going to give him green eyes. I think that'd be quite cool to have green eyes. And you see that one's green. It's a bit, let's maybe a light green. See if light green works. Light green, a little bit nicer. Now, obviously it's too big. I'm going to change the radius to like 15. Okay, and then I need to move it to the left a little bit, so I need to reduce the value of X, and then yeah, so what am I going to do with this one? Reduce it to 220. No, it's not enough. 230, or too much even. 225. Yeah, 225, and that's gone a bit crazy. I'm going to change that to light blue, and that might be a bit mad actually. I'm going to change it to black. Let's go with black. I think black eyes could work in this case. Yeah, black works. It looks nicer. It's contrasting. Copy that again. Control C to copy. Press Enter. Control V to paste. And then I just need to change the value of this again. So 125, too much. 185 maybe. Too far. 175. Perfect. So now look at this guy. He's got cross-eye, which I'm not too mad at now. So I'm actually going to take the white one now. Rather than copying that black one, I'm going to take the white one, which is around about the right size and the right color, because we want a big open mouth now. So I've copied that one. I want to increase the value of Y. I'm going to make that one 180. Why am I changing that one for? Control Z goes backwards, and it's the white one here. I want to change that to 200. Okay, 250. Yeah, look at this crazy face he's got now. He's like, oh. he's lost it. This guy's lost it. Now the X value, to move it to the left, I want to change that to 200, so it's smack bang in the middle. And this guy has absolutely lost the plot now, and look at him. He has lost it. So that's how you use circles, guys. And I've created my first little emoji, and you guys can create your own little emojis too. You can add some rectangles in there if you want, just to spice it up a little bit. You've got the rectangle code at the top here, so you can always just copy that, put it down here, make some eyebrows if you want. But yeah, so guys, I want you to give that a go. Make your own emoji. Let's see what you can come up with. It'd be really fun, really cool to see what you can create. And in the next video, I'm going to be showing you how to use oval shapes. And that's just another cool trick actually. I might make a birthday cake. I'm going to make a birthday cake, and I'm going to put a candle on it, and I'm going to use the little, yeah, let's do that. So yeah, guys, give that a go. Remember to like and subscribe. Show some love to my computer science teacher. Drop me a comment, send me your code, and I'll see what you've come up with.